Hi, my name is Sarah. Something really strange happened to me when I was 16. I live in a quiet neighborhood in India where there are only about 10 houses. All the houses look almost the same, two-story buildings facing a large empty road. One winter morning, I woke up and heard my mom and my older brother talking loudly in the next room. I didn't think much of it at first. I went to the bathroom, brushed my teeth, and started getting ready for school. Suddenly, my brother walked into my room with a strange smile on his face and said jokingly, "Hey, do you want to see a ghost?" I laughed nervously and followed him to my parents' room. He pointed outside the window. When I looked out, I saw a man standing in the middle of the road. He was wearing white pajamas, a light brown kurta, and a long off-white shawl that covered most of his body. It was winter and the fog was thick, so it was hard to see clearly. But the strangest part was that he wasn't moving at all. He was just standing there, staring into the bushes across the road where there were dense trees that looked almost like a small forest. At first, we thought maybe he was waiting for someone, but minutes passed, and he didn't move a single muscle. 10 minutes later, he was still staring at the same spot. Eventually, we just ignored it and continued getting ready. My older brother usually dropped me at college on his scooter. As we were leaving, we passed the man. I looked at him closely. His shawl covered most of his face, so I could only see his eyes. But when our eyes met, a strange shiver ran down my spine. I couldn't see his mouth, but somehow I felt like he was smiling. Not a normal smile. A wide, creepy grin. During the ride to college, I kept thinking about it. Was he smiling at me, or at something inside those bushes? After a while, I forgot about it and focused on my classes. Later that afternoon, around 3 p.m., I took a three-wheeler ride home. As we got closer to my house, the memory of the man suddenly came back to my mind. I looked out the window, and my heart almost stopped. He was still there, in the exact same spot, still staring at the bushes. That meant he had been standing there for almost 8 hours, without moving. The driver was passing from the opposite side, so I could only see his back. But the thought of him standing there the entire day made me feel sick. That night around 10 p.m., my dad came home from work. My mom mentioned the strange man outside. My dad said he had seen him too. In fact, before coming home, he had even walked up to the man and asked him why he was standing there. But the man didn't respond. He didn't say a single word. After dinner, my dad told us to lock all the doors and windows. He never usually said that, so we knew he was worried. Before going to bed, I checked the window one last time. The man was still there, standing in the road, staring into the bushes, not moving. The next morning, I woke up and went to the living room for breakfast. Suddenly, I remembered him and quickly ran to the window. The road was empty. The man was gone. No one in the neighborhood ever saw him again. To this day, we still don't know why he stood there, or what he was looking at in those bushes. And honestly, I'm not sure I want to know.